Last year, Americans lost at least $389 million in scams involving cryptocurrency ATMs. Although most Bitcoin ATMs in Maine are no longer operational, that threat still lingers.
Chief investigative reporter Nora Hogan joins us now in studio here. And Nora, you sat down with a man who lost thousands. What happened?
Yeah, Kathleen, John, I spoke with a man from Poland named Peter Carrier. He's in his early 70s and he lost all of his savings, roughly $27,000. But before all that, he thought he was in love.
You may think, oh, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. It isn't. It's the worst thing that's going to ever happen to you. Just get out.
The scammers posed as a single mom living in Florida. Carrier was blindsided in part because he was the one who reached out to her after she liked his Facebook post. And Carrier is savvy. He knew the risks that come with meeting people online.
I kind of checked into different parts of our relationship, you know, to try and verify, is this real?
They started texting every day. First, she asked for a gift card to buy her 9-year-old daughter a video game. He said yes. And before long, she was asking for more.
Oh, she always said, oh, you know, we could do well together, you know.
She asked if he wanted to help pay for repairs on her deceased father's house, saying they could sell the updated home at a profit and use the money to travel together.
We can go here, we can go there, you know, it'll be great. I got sucked right in.
He sent most of the money using a Bitcoin kiosk.
And she said, you know, this is the best way to get money to me fast.
The ATM was 30 minutes away, located inconspicuously at the back of a laundromat in Lisbon Falls.
You can trace the transaction, but you never know who has the wallet.
You put in the cash, it's converted into cryptocurrency, and then, like making a wire transfer, you can send the Bitcoin to someone else's wallet, and it's gone.
Do you pay the babysitter with Bitcoin? When you go out to dinner, do you pay the restaurant with Bitcoin? Who do you pay?
That ATM, operated by CoinFlip, is no longer in operation. In fact, most, if not all, kiosks in Maine are now out of order.
Even though they weren't doing the scamming, they were making 40% off of the scam.
The state recently passed new regulations that make it less profitable for Bitcoin ATMs to operate here, capping fees at 3% of the transaction, limiting transactions to no more than $1,000 a day, and holding companies liable for any losses. The State Bureau of Consumer Credit Protection also won a settlement with one operator, Bitcoin Depot, securing $1.9 million to distribute to people who were scammed.
A significant percentage of the large transactions were being done by people 70 years and older. So that's always a flag to us.
Carrier hasn't been able to recover any of the money he lost, in part because he was so embarrassed that he deleted the texts and tossed the receipts. He hopes that others won't make the same mistake.
Well, it is embarrassing, but you really shouldn't feel embarrassed because these people are slick, and you know, try and look past that and get help.
And as is so often the case, we see situations where kids, grandkids, friends try to get people out of this. His kids tried to get him to stop talking to the scammer, but he wouldn't listen. So I asked him, what could they have said to you to get you to snap out of this sooner, which is hard. And this is the advice that he had for people. If your loved one is wrapped up in this sort of a scam, ask them, have you ever talked to them on the phone? Have you FaceTimed them? Like, really think about it. Can I talk to them? Why not? So no matter what, maybe instead of telling people what to do, ask those really difficult questions and make them really sit with that.
But as you know, these scams are sophisticated, so it's important to talk about it and not keep it hidden. But it does sound like getting rid of those Bitcoin ATMs will help. But have to wonder at this point, there are cryptocurrency apps. What do you see with that?
Right, so unfortunately, most of these protections don't apply to the apps, which you can have on your phone. So that's an area that probably looks like it needs some more regulation.
And we also know with cryptocurrency, there is this kind of weird middle ground right now when it comes to stocks and banking. So federal regulations, lawmakers, are there any future things that could be happening with that?
Yeah, it seems like lawmakers are really, and regulators, trying to catch up with what to do with this growing industry. And one thing that has happened, which may not be great, is that federal regulators have given some cryptocurrency companies these conditional trust charters, which is basically what national banks get. So it allows them to operate like banks. And that means that down the road, experts say that that could allow them to skirt the sort of protections we have here in Maine. So now the next thing is what's going to happen at the federal level too.
But I like what you said. Until then, really make sure you have those open lines of communication with those you love.
That we can control.
Yeah. Okay, Nora, thanks so much.